Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Wahiba Rahman with the news. First, the UCB headlines. Appellate Division orders to hold Ghazipur City Corporation election within 28th of June next. International Crimes Tribunal awards death sentence to war criminal Riazuddin Fakir for Fulbari in Mymensingh for crimes against humanity. 15-member UN Security Council reaches consensus on British drafted proposal urging Myanmar to investigate the repression on Rohingyas. And new government in Malaysia takes oath tonight after a shock victory by Dr. Mahathir Mohamad in bitterly fought election. Now on to the details. Appellate Division has ordered to hold Ghazipur City Corporation election within 28th of June next. The four-member full bench, headed by Chief Justice Syed Mahmood Hussain, gave the order today after hearing of appeal challenging the stay order by the two mayoral candidates and the Election Commission. The High Court stayed the Ghazipur City election for 3 months after a hearing on the writ file challenging the legality of including T6 mergers of Shimulia Union in the constituency. Meanwhile, Election Commission Secretary has said that the new date for the Ghazipur City election will be announced on Sunday next. International Crimes Tribunal has handed death sentence to war criminal Riazuddin Fakir of Fulbari in Mymensingh for crimes against humanity in 1971. A three-member bench headed by Justice Shahinul Islam pronounced the verdict today. 5 charges including mass killing and rape were brought against Riazuddin. Investigation into the trial was initiated on the 12th of October 2014. Bangladesh is set to step into space era with the launching of its first communications satellite, Bangabandhu 1, into the orbit. Falcon rocket of US SpaceX will lift the 3.5 metric ton Bangabandhu 1 communications satellite from the Cape Canaveral launching pad at 2 a.m. tonight. It will take 8 days to reach its orbital slot. Earlier, Bangabandhu 1 was scheduled to be launched on May 4, but it was deferred to May 7 for technical reason. The new date was fixed for 10th of May due to bad weather. Tanveer Elliot Shafayat, one of the 3 arrestees in connection with the killing of a cable operator in Bata in the capital, was killed in gunfight with DB police. They were nabbed after the murder of cable businessman Abdul Razak alias Babu. Babu was killed when he was gossiping with his friends at Jagaroni Club ground in South Bata. At that time, 3 youths riding a motorcycle opened fire on him. Bullet-injured Babu was taken to Dhaka Medical College Hospital, where the attending doctor declared him dead. The UN Security Council has urged Myanmar government to carry out transparent investigation into the accusation of violence against Rohingyas in Rakhine State and to allow immediate aid access to the region. Despite initial resistance by China, the 15-member body reached consensus agreement on the British drafted statement. The move follows a visit by Council envoys to Bangladesh and Myanmar last week to see first-hand the aftermath of the Myanmar military crackdown that Britain, the US and others have denounced as ethnic cleansing of the minority Rohingyas. Meanwhile, 4 human rights organizations, including Amnesty and Human Rights Watch, have recommended trial of Myanmar in the International Court of Justice on charge of crimes against humanity. Renowned literature and national professor Mustafa Nurul Islam has departed for the land of no return. He breathed his last on Wednesday night at his residence, Boshundhara residential area in the capital. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. His body has been kept at the mortuary of Apollo Hospital. Mustafa Nurul Islam was born in 1927 at Chingashpur of Mohsan Nagar in Bogra. After completing his studies in Dhaka and Calcutta universities, he taught in Rajshahi and Jahangirnagar universities. He also had a stint with journalism. Mustafa Nurul Islam has been awarded the country's highest civilian award, Independence Award, in 2010 for his outstanding contribution for arts and literature. Besides, he also received Ekushi Padak. Now, news from abroad. Dr. Mahathir Mohamad is on course to become the world's oldest elected leader at 92 after a shock victory in Malaysia's bitterly fought election. A new government is due to take oath tonight. The former Prime Minister came out of retirement and defected to the opposition to take on his one-time dependent Nazir Razak, beset by corruption allegation. His historic win has ousted the Barisan National Coalition, which has been in power since independence in 1957. Jubilant Mahathir supporters filled the streets as the victory became clear. Nazib has said he will accept the verdict of the people. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.